They were real tears in the finishing of this book. Today's book talk, so you haven't guessed, is Hugo and Rose by Bridget Foley. That's overall rating 7.5 out of 10. Thought it was really cute. I'm only giving it 7.5 because I'm not that happy with it because I personally don't like what happened at the end, but you probably will because it's realistic, but it's not how I liked it. So just give it a read. If you cry, we can talk about it. Spoiler section. Yeah. Cute cover, right? You think it's gonna be a cute book? You're wrong. I thought it was gonna be a cute book. Seriously, going into this, look at this cover. You think, oh, a nice cute contemporary. What a nice change of pace. You read the little summary. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. I can't wait. Oh my goodness. No. The amount of times I cried in this. Maybe it's just because I'm a chronic crier back. I don't know. I'm gonna let other people read this and see how it goes because I did not expect to feel so much. So we follow this girl named Rose, and at the age of, I think it was 6 or 5, she got into a bicycle accident when she fell over and she got into a coma. And during those 5 days of being in a coma, she meets this boy in her dreams named Hugo. And they like go on these adventures, the pink castle, you know, it's like a pink beach and they're trying to get into the castle. I'm not good at describing things. Their goal is to get into the castle, but it's like the pink orb is blocking out the whole castle so they can't get in. So their whole dream adventure for the next 5 days is trying to get into it. Killing other things, you know, adventurous stuff kids do. And then she wakes up and then she found out she was at the hospital. So she realized she was dreaming of Hugo the whole time. And so for the next couple decades, she dreams with Hugo. And she thinks he's just this imaginary person. She still lives her life in the real world. She goes to college, meets her husband there, has 3 kids, lives a boring suburban mom life. And she's not happy with her life. She doesn't like living this everyday repetitive life where she's just a stay-at-home full-time mom. Husband's always out working. He's a doctor. She's just, I don't know, just reading this book, I relate to it so much. Not the fact that I have kids or a husband or anything, but the fact that, I don't know, she's living my like fear of being like having a really repetitive life of a housewife. Is that weird? That's like my fear. I don't know. I don't want to live that life. It's like seeing her just so miserable with it. I was commenting on it. It scares me. It honestly scares me. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not how I want to live, so. But anyways, I didn't think there'd be so much crude input, is that how you would say? Because there are just some sentences in here where she is just swearing left and right, and I think it's funny. I thought this was going to be like a cute book, and it's only threw me off how blunt some of the stuff is in here. She's just miserable, and I feel so bad. It all changes when she goes to her son's soccer games. That's like an hour out of town, and then she goes, and they went to McDonald's. The McDonald's lines are full, so then they go to this other fast food place that's like called Tasty Orange, and that's when she meets Hugo in real life. Well, she thinks it's him because it looks like him, but he's like a fatter, older version. She hasn't seen her yet because he's too busy working, but she sees him, and she's like,
it's not him. It's gotta be him.
And then it spirals from there. Yeah, yeah. I'm very conflicted because I shipped Hugo and Rose. I liked them, but I did not. It's just, it was right. She had like stuff. She already had a life, so it's like they have the question after their kiss. Ooh, yeah. Of what if they had met earlier in life, and I had a thinking, what would have happened? They probably would have ended up together if anything, but there was that huge bridge gap where their lives were in the way. Well, like Hugo wasn't married, but he was divorced, but Rose was married and she had kids and she just already had a life. And Josh is amazing. I wanted to hate Josh so much, and there were points where I kind of didn't like him, which made me happy. But overall, he's just a really good guy, and it pisses me off. I wanted her to be with Hugo because that's who I am.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
The whole phenomenon with her dreams and how Josh wouldn't believe her, it really pissed me off. I was like, she's not crazy. Sometimes. It made me mad. But when she meets Hugo and she becomes super obsessed, they're stalking him, I'm just like, girl, you need to... I don't know, it was really crazy. And she just kept stalking him. She's just like, what am I doing? I'm like, what are you doing? I feel like she should have told her therapist. I can't believe she just canceled her appointment with them. I feel like she should have told somebody. It just made the situation worse. And then when her therapist does recommend she meet him, I thought that was a good idea. And he's just like hasn't even looked at her when she's in line and when she goes over there, but then he does. He like starts freaking out, and I'm like, Yes. Called it. I called it. And then he like leaves and they have this weird conversation and she's like, you know me. He's just like,
No, I don't.
it's just, I don't know. And then he finally accepts it and then they meet up and he sends her the comics of their dreams. That was really nice. I thought that was cute. That was when my ship started to sail. Actually, my ship started when she met him in the dream. I don't know that she was already gonna be married after that. I thought the story was gonna start off, she meets him in their young age before. So then when she already had kids and stuff, I was like, wait, what the heck? Where's my ship happening? Hello, I don't understand. And then and then they get really cute. I don't know how to describe it. I'm really bad at this. I just want to get my feelings out there. It's like, I'm really glad you're real. I just... Why? Why did life have to get in the way? And she just goes back to her boring suburban life and she just starts hating everything again. She's so funny. I like her. They start seeing each other, not seeing each other, but like hanging out, getting to know each other, talking about memories. And then it gets really creepy when they go back into their real dreams and they're like, have this self-realization that each other is real and they're just talking about real life stuff and I'm just like, whoa, what the heck? What's happening here? It gets weird. And then Josh finds out and oh my god, Josh. He totally overreacted on the situation. I mean, we could talk about the kids, but they're kind of irrelevant to me in the real story. And I just felt so sad for her. She was just like, I don't have an identity. I'm just Isaac's mommy, Adam's mommy, Penny's mommy. And I was just sometimes there were a lot of points during this book. I just want to give her a hug. So sad all the time. The ending with when she goes meet up with him because when Hugo took her Adam from the bus and took her to the movies and just left him there and I was just like, what the heck? I was really starting to think he went crazy. I got really scared. I was like, what the heck, Hugo? What is happening? And she goes over to his house and she already has a gash on her leg. I don't even know what happened then. I don't even know. And he was just like,
I left a sticky note on him. With his address and number saying that he was lost.
I was like, what the heck? He's 6. How could you just leave him there? I started freaking out. She just knocks out? Did he knock her out? I'm not sure. I just know that she passed out after he gripped her arm. And then he just takes sleeping pills next to her and they fall asleep. I was like, I already knew this was going. I already knew. I was like, oh no, don't tell me. Oh my god. And the whole dream thing. And the real Hugo. And then when you find out how he built the dreamland by himself when he died. Not when he died. When his parents died because of the flood and then he was just left alone in the attic with those things and self-realization came in. That was trippy. I was tripped out. And how his parents died, that was really sad. We could talk about the 3 times I cried. One of the first time was when she had to call Hugo to say she couldn't hang out with him anymore because Josh said so. I don't know why. That made me cry. The second time was finding out how his parents died and all that. That made me cry. And then afterwards, when she was all comforting him, that part also made me cry. So I cried 4 times in this. Never mind. 4 times. 4 times. And then they're just like, I love you. And then he just goes off. 10. And I'm just like, no. Don't tell me. Oh my god, I'm so crying. I'm just thinking about it. His life is just so sad and how Rose is his only escape. And she's almost the same thing, but she got off better with the husband and everything. And a family. He got a family too, but then his wife left because he couldn't handle competing with Rose. And I was like, that makes sense. Makes sense. At least she understood and didn't think she was crazy. Afterwards in the hospital, and Josh and her are just okay now. I tried to save her. I'm like, I got trouble because I wanted to hate Josh, but he made it really hard to hate him because, hello, it's Josh. If you know the book, you know Josh. And now they're just happy again, I guess. I don't understand. And then Hugo's in a coma right now, and I'm just. At least Josh tried to save him. That is homie right there. I don't know. I just want things between Hugo and her to be okay now. I don't know what's going on, how she feels about this all. And now that she's with... Everything's fine. Is she still happy with... Is she happy with her life now? I don't understand. She's things are back to normal, but she didn't like how things were when they were normal. So, I don't understand what's happening afterwards. She just accepts it now and she just likes being a mom. Is that it? Or maybe it's because they're older now. She got through that rough patch of them being all needing with her at the same time. So, things probably will get better, but... I don't know. I want her and Hugo. I still want her and Hugo to be together. I don't know why. But then she goes to the hospital and she visits twice and she sees Hugo's wife, well, ex-wife and daughter. I don't know. It just... The ending was realistic. That's what was okay, I guess. Before I was going for the worst part possible, for her just running away with Hugo and just teaching her family. I just wanted her to be happy and with nice ventures in Castle City with Hugo, right? That's all I wanted, okay? I guess Bridget wanted to go with the more realistic route. Not leaving her family. whatever. That's the thoughts I had about this book. I liked it. Wasn't that happy with the ending. I know it's not realistic. Don't try to push me otherwise, but this is how I feel. We all have our opinions, so just let me have mine, okay? Just wanted to get my feelings out there because I just finished it and there are fresh, dry tears on my face. I just need to talk about this. I'm just gonna stop here. Bye!